This week I'll be revealing my Quiver and which boards have helped me progress from beginner to intermediate longboarding and now getting into mid-lengths. I've made it over halfway through my 100 days of surfing and I'm still surfing every day, but we decided to switch up the video for week 8 so you can see all the cool boards I've collected and why. I have become a huge fan of Almond surfboards and I'm so excited to partner with them on this video. I've personally purchased and surfed 6 of their boards, and while they're all amazing, I definitely have my favorites. But first, a little backstory. Like most people, we started off on 8-foot foamies. Once we felt like we had a grasp on those, we got what we thought would be the next logical step up, an 8-foot performance longboard. Those were fine, but overall they didn't have enough volume, they were super light and hard to catch waves on, and honestly led to me being frustrated and just not progressing. We quickly realized that real longboards would probably be better. Once I got my first single fin longboard, I immediately felt the difference. My wave count went up, I started seeing a lot more progress, and most importantly, I started having a lot more fun. Once I went down the single fin longboard path, I discovered Almond surfboards and fell in love with their classic style. I drooled over their boards for quite a few months before deciding I wanted to invest in a really nice, beautiful board I knew I would ride for a long time. The problem with Almonds is once you get one and feel how amazing they paddle, how smooth they ride, and see how pretty they are, you'll get addicted. So I'll warn you now. This was my first board from Almond, a 9.4 Lumberjack. It has a square tail, not much rocker, and a very classic shape. I'm not a surfboard shaper, so I'm not getting into the specifics on these boards, but I have learned that I do like a square tail. They just seem to catch waves super easy for me. The smaller amount of rocker takes some getting used to, and it's easy to bury the nose at first, but they ride incredibly smoothly and just fly down the line. This board is a classic nose rider, and it's a great all-around longboard and still one of my favorites. The next longboard I love is the 9.6 Surf Thumb. This board is super maneuverable and obviously also gorgeous. It has a little bit more rocker in the nose and it tucks into the pocket of steeper waves a bit better than my other longboards. I have a ton of fun every time I take this board out. I think it lends itself to a more fluid style, which honestly probably suits me better. I love taking this board out if the surf is super punchy or messy as well. Lately though, I've been spending a lot of time on one board in particular, and that is the 9.4 Walks on Water. This board is insanely stable, catches everything, and it's just so pretty. The epitome of early and often. It has a lot of volume, so it's really nice for small days, and even up to chest high I've had a lot of fun on this board. It's been great for me learning to cross step, and I pretty much reach for it anytime I want a longboard mellow waves. Honestly, it's just my comfort board at this point. Last, but definitely not least out of my personal boards is the Mini Wow. This is my new baby, a 7.4 version of my Walks on Water. This board is fast and really easy to paddle for the length. I find it can be a little bit tricky to get all the way on a wave because of the volume up front. Or maybe that's just because I'm new to mid-lengths. But once you're on it, it feels like a super light, fast, easy to turn longboard. It's really agile. I'm hoping I can get a lot of practice on the Mini Wow so I can bring it to the Mentwise as my second board. I found this board to be a really natural progression for me and I'm really excited to keep learning on it. Other boards we have currently or have had in the past from Almond are 7.2 Beach Chicken. Look how cool this big twin fin fish is. I bought this board for myself about 3 years ago, but I just wasn't ready for it. Luckily my husband Ben was happy to take it out surfing for me, and he's become obsessed with this board. I would say he surfs this board 95% of the time he goes out, and he loves its fast, relaxed style. The 9.6 Sano Special. This was Ben's first longboard from Almond. It's honestly a great all-around board. It can cruise down the line, catch little mushy waves, and nose ride like a champ. Ultimately, it was just not his style, and he rides the Lumberjack when he wants to longboard now. The 5.4 Sea Kitten. This twin fin is also one of Ben's boards. Actually, he ordered this custom from Almond, and it turned out so pretty. He's playing around on it as he transitions to smaller boards. For the size, it paddles really, really nice, and it's super fun in steeper and messier waves. No surprise there. Now for the grand reveal. This is my perfect 3-board Quiver. A 9-4 walks on water. In my opinion, the perfect classic log. So stable, so fun, so cruisy. A 9-6 surf thumb. An amazing longboard for steeper, faster waves. Also a great peace of mind to have 2 longboards in case one gets damaged or one to lend out to a friend. A 7-4 mini walks on water. The perfect easy to paddle mid-length for hollower waves or when you want a little more speed and maneuverability than a log. Let me know what boards you would take with you to the Mentawais. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe so I can make more surf-inspired videos for you. And go check out Almond Surfboards so you can start your own obsession. Thanks for following along, and I'll see you all next week.